Good day, everyone. My name is Lace Lampago, third year from SC10 Losana Cluster, taking a Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. And I'm here today to explain the examples of activities aligned with the three primary domains of learning, the cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domains. I will follow this with an explanation of why each activity belongs to these domains and why they are important for our development as students and as individuals. I hope my presentation will help you understand these three domains. And now let's go to the first domain, which is the cognitive domain. So cognitive domain is focuses on understanding, thinking, and analyzing. Also, it is focuses on how we acquire, process, and use knowledge. The cognitive domain progresses from simple recall to complex problem solving and critical thinking. So okay, here are the five examples. First is analyzing historical event requires breaking down a complex topic or event into its consistent parts to understand its nature, functions, and relationships. Now, the verb is analyzing because the sentence directly describes the process of analysis. So the verb reflects the core action being undertaken. It highlights the cognitive process of breaking down, examining, and understanding the components of the events. So number two, solving requires applying knowledge and skills to find a solution to a problem. So the used verb is solving because the sentence explains what it means to solve a problem. And it is the action verb that encapsulates the entire activity. And it defines the process of finding a solution and using specific skills and knowledge. Okay, number three, creating involves generating something or new original. So the verb is creating because the activity is centered around the act of creation. So the sentence describes the process of generating a new presentation which involves synthesizing information and presenting it in an original format. So comparing involves identifying similarities and differences between two or more things. So the verb is used is comparing because it's the identifying the similar in different attributes. So the verb reflects the primary action being performed. So the last example of the cognitive domain, number five, explaining involves making something clear or understandable. The verb we use is explaining because it defines the act of explaining. So the verb reflects the primary action being performed. So the second one of the three learning domain activities, which is the psychomotor domain, it involves physical skills and coordination. It also focuses on how we learn and perform physical tasks that require movement, dexterity, and precision. This includes skills such as manipulating objects, using tools, performing physical activities, coordinating body movements. So, the psychomotor domain progresses from basic reflexes to complex motor skills that require practice and refinement. So, here are the following examples. Number one is playing involves physical action and coordination to produce music. The verb we use is playing because it accurately describes the physical action required to produce music. It's direct and concise way to indicate the psychomotor skills involved. Next, performing involves executing a series of coordinated movements to create a dance. Performing is a used verb because it encompasses the physical execution of a dance. It reflects the coordination and physical skill required for the activity. So number three example. Conducting involves following procedures, manipulating equipment, and making precise measurements to carry out a scientific investigation. So the verb we use is conducting because it describes the active process of carrying out a scientific experiment. It involves various physical actions and precise manipulation. And number four, cooking involves following a recipe measuring ingredients, using kitchen tools, and applying heat to prepare food. The verb cooking is used as it accurately reflects the physical actions and process involved of preparing food. So last, number five, writing involves using precise hand movements to create artistic letter forms. And the verb we use is writing because it describes the physical act of creating letter forms with precise hand movements, highlighting the psychomotor skills involved. So the last learning domain is affective domain. This involves emotions, attitudes, and values, and it focuses on how we develop our emotional intelligence, form our beliefs and values, and interact with others in a meaningful way. This includes skills such as expressing emotions, understanding others' perspectives, valuing diversity, uh, respecting different opinions and behaving ethically. So the affective domain progresses from basic awareness of emotions to complex moral reasoning and ethical behavior. So here are the five examples of affective domain. First one is participating involves actively engaging in a discussion, expressing your own views first, respectfully, and considering different perspectives. So, participating, the verb used because it signifies active engagement and involvement in a discussion, which requires emotional and social awareness. Next example is number two, volunteering involves dedicating time and effort to help others uh, again. So again, the verb we use is volunteering because it reflects the act of willingly offering time and effort, demonstrating compassion and social responsibility. So next example, creating involves expressing emotions, thoughts, and experiences in a nonverbal form. So the verb we use is creating because it signifies the act of expressing inner emotions and thoughts through art, reflecting the affective domains of focus on emotion. And number four example is listening involves paying attention to and understanding the emotions being conveyed. The verb use also is listening because it highlights active and attentive engagement with a message which can influence emotions and um, motivation. So last example of affective domain is reflecting involves self-assessment and introspection leading to a better understanding of oneself. And the verb we use is reflecting because it captures the introspective process of examining one's own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, which is central to the affective domain. So that's all. And I want to say thank you for listening, and again, I hope you understand this all three learning activities domain.